It is time for Fact or Fiction. This is something that Austin and I were talking about a little bit off the air, and obviously with Michigan State now back-to-back second weekends for Tom Izzo's group, we can now ask this question, and it's a question that has been asked before, and I know people have their opinions on it locally, but here we go. Fact or fiction? Tom Izzo is the best tournament coach of our lifetime. Okay, before I give an answer here, I do want to say straight up, it is more of an argument than people might think in favor of him. Okay, here's what I look for when assessing how good a coach is in the tournament. Number one, championships and Final Fours, do you have those? Okay, if you have more championships than anybody else, you're probably going to end up taking this position. At the same time, there are certain schools, I think Kansas is the prime example of this typically, where what matters obviously is whether or not you win. But you know at a school like a Duke or a Kentucky or a Kansas that they are going to have elite, top 1% talent in this sport. And one thing that I pay a lot of attention to when talking about coaches' legacies is not only how often are you making deep runs, but it's a detriment if you are flaming out often. And with Bill Self, you can point to a lot of upsets either early in the second weekend or late in the first weekend. 2010 to Northern Iowa. 2013 in the Sweet 16, they had a huge lead as a 1 seed over Michigan and coughed that up. They had the year where they had Embiid and Andrew Wiggins. I think one of them was injured in the tournament, but still they lost to, I think, an 11 seed. They were a 2-seeded team at the time. Since they won the national championship in 2022, they haven't made it to the second weekend. So that's stuff that's worth pointing out. I think that the biggest thing in favor of Izzo is the fact that he has won as a lower-seeded coach more than any coach in the history of this tournament. And that, so much of that is coaching. It's the ability to look at a matchup and say, okay, this is who we're playing, this is what we need to focus on, and whatever issues or problems have arisen in the past, we can find a way to mask those for 40 minutes. That is in favor of him. What isn't in favor of him is the fact that while he is an elite March coach, he is, and this is, look, somebody's got to be the world's, least rich billionaire, but he's a bad April coach, if that's an actual thing. The truth is, this is a guy who's not only won one national championship, but he's only ever made it to another. That means when he's gotten to that third weekend, which he has quite many times, like an obscene number of times, whether it is 99 or 01 or 05 or 2010 or 2015 or 2019, he gets to the Final Four, faces a team with superior talent, and loses. Whether it's a Duke or a North Carolina, take your pick. He's lost quite a few of those. So I'm going to say fiction on this. You want to put him top 5? Sure. I am somebody under the belief that, the real sign of an elite program is how often you're avoiding those flameouts. And the fact that this is a guy who has punched his ticket 28 consecutive times is truly astonishing. And that's the one thing, man, I am telling you, whoever Michigan State's next coach is, as brilliant as he may be, this isn't going to happen, okay? Unless we expand to 96, which I'm sure we will at some point, unfortunately. But in this current format, the fact that Michigan State's worst teams, quote-unquote, are objectively good teams is a testament to that consistency. But I can't call him the best March coach of our lifetime. I was born in 95, which is pretty much right around when he was hired. He's done unbelievable things there. Given the fact that we haven't had a Big Ten champion since 2000, I think you can easily say he's the best Big Ten March coach of our lifetimes. But with no national championship in 26 years and only one appearance in the national championship game, just can't quite go as far as to say best in our lifetime. But he's definitely in the top 3 to 5.